between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step. Aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Line 36.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Line 36. Let's go, D. 49, check 49, 70 Lion.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond now. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
36. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mack Wilson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Johnson on the return. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 78 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and it's 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Check 9. Check 9. Hey, switch gears.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 38.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here.
Derrick Henry.
Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down.
These two teams, of course, the Titans and Ravens, met in the postseason a year ago. And really, along with the Titans win the previous week in Foxborough, it was one of the shockers of the postseason. The Titans, a 6th seed on the road. The Ravens, they were the top seed, riding a 12-game win streak and coming off the 1st-round bye. But this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Anthony Averett picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Loss on the play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Complete to Devin.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards.
And the Raven 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Point is good.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Titans 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 48 yards. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Ravens 21, Titans 7.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Titan.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Ravens' 11-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Titans 14. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Johnson now returning. And he returns this to the 22.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Queen drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long.
Brings up 4th down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, or one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And some room to work. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. An 80-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Titans 14. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go, D. Get off street. Watch the
Pressure comes and down he goes. Jalen Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
3rd down.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
36 to Mike. You're not ready.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
28-yard line.
2nd and 13. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
All day, every day, any day.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Titans 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great play.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
For Khalif Raymond.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch that in, tight ends right. Come 19. 3 down, 3 down. Mike, 36.
They'll look to throw again. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That one goes for 30 yards. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Khalif Raymond. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe. That might.
He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear.
It's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Here we go. Kill.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Anthony Averett picks it.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's complete. Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. They run on 1st down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd
off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
9-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on it.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Patrick Queen able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Flush to his right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 50 yards. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
From 8 yards out. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
That's the score. Ravens 69. Titans 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
On the Hail Mary. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
22. Single, 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 single.
He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Titans are able to get a score back. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter.
69. Titans.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Pass. Complete.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Marquise Brown, 53 yards. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Complete to.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And this offense is running away with this one. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens 84, Titans 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. Watch the eye.
to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Mack Wilson getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And now here is another interception. Anthony Averett picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Under pressure, and down he goes. Mack Wilson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Finish it up. 180. Finish up. 13.
After the interception, here's Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the...
And now here is another interception. Anthony Averett picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 34.
And the Ravens first down.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Raymond now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
And that's caught inside the 35.
You know what? Why don't you just start over?
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Extra point.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He's going to let it fly. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.